Well, welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Morning Coffee, RBN Television, Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And this is Joe and Krista show. And Krista, we have a great guest today.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Gentleman came in from St. Louis, Missouri. And
Wow.
he's written a book, which I think you're going to find fascinating, okay?
Yes.
It's Marcus Westfall.
Yes.
Marcus, good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
Good. And you know, I met you before. And this book is very fascinating because of the premise we talked about. The name of the book is Two Women Are Opposite Sex.
Correct.
And the first thing people say to you is, what does that mean? Would you like to explain it?
Well, that's the first thing I said. I said, that's interesting. I don't know, but what does that mean?
Okay, I'm going to answer like this. When I first started the story, I was realizing that most ways that women talk to each other and physically touch, it's all viewed as feminine. And if men do the same thing with the talking and the touching, it's not viewed as masculine. And so at first I was going to call the story Most Things Are Viewed as Feminine, Very Few Masculine. But then later, there were times, more than one time and more than one day, I would say in my mind, man, people act like two women are opposite sex. Later, the same thought was in my mind again, you know, on another day, and I said, man, people act like two women are opposite sex. That statement went to my mind quite a few times. And then later, it finally clicked, and I said to myself, hold it. That would be a perfect title, because this is what I see people acting like. And when I see the men, the straight men and the gay men being discriminated against, and then I see, you know, women being accepted like the opposite sex, that's what I call it. Two women are opposite sex. Because what I see in society, society does not want a man to tell another man, you're cute, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. People will judge him as sexually attracted to his same sex.
Yeah.
But society allows a woman to tell another woman,
Yeah.
you're cute, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous.
Yeah.
See, society will accept the woman as if she was saying that to her opposite sex. And so the second good point, there's a lot of different points in there, but the second good point, society does not want a man to call his men friends, my boyfriend, meaning a boy who's his friend.
Yes.
Society does not want a man to call his men friends his boyfriend. They will judge him as having a gay partner and will reject him.
Yes.
But society allows a woman to call another woman my girlfriend. And society does not take that as gay. Society takes as
Friend.
right. And so what I'm saying here is people are realizing when people see two men together, people are realizing they both have a penis. So that's why they're judged as gay and they get rejected. But when people see two women together, people are acting like only one of those women has a vagina. The other woman has a penis. Two women are opposite sex.
So why do you say that? Because of the way they're speaking with each other?
I say that they're being treated like they're opposite sex because how they're being accepted. They're being accepted as if they were opposite sex. People know in reality they're the same sex, but they're being accepted as if they was opposite sex.
Okay.
It's just like saying, for example, now, not talking dirty, no, but if you go into a straight bar, when the men request it gets accepted for two women to dance together in a sexual way. They got their clothes on,
Yeah.
but it's being accepted for the two women to dance together in a sexual way.
Yeah.
But if the women request to show two men dancing together, they reject that. See, that's discrimination. The women are being accepted as if they were opposite sex. And so there's a number of things in life where I see men are being rejected because they're the same, but women are being accepted like they're opposite. And so that's why I call the book Two Women Are Opposite Sex.
Interesting.
You know, you and I talked about this yesterday. You know, part of that is just terminology.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I was
the
going to
whole
say.
thing.
Yeah.
But and you know, and we were talking about different cultures, and one of the things that sets this whole premise up is the way life imitates art imitates life, because you take movies in the 30s and 40s, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, that dancing is part of a part of the culture. You don't see that, you know. So then that's kind of that whole thing has kind of been accepted as the norm. where you don't see men dancing with men as the norm. Now, you know, that's kind of what happened. And, you know, don't you think? I mean, it's kind of ingrained. And I think part of that is because it's kind of ingrained in all animals. There's a male and a female type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it. I think that's part of, you know, a learned behavior. But, you know, and you're right. I mean, if you walk in, if I walked into a bar and said to some guy, "You're cute," he'd probably say, "Hey, what the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Would you know, he would, "Hey, back off, pal," something like that. Because
Well,
it's not normal.
phrases and terms, like you
Right.
said, right? You've always associated. I've learned since I was a little girl that you're going to invite your girlfriend Sally over to play.
Sure.
So that's what I was trained to know, and it's really just a matter of changing terminology, perhaps. Right? Isn't this all about words?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.